It's in the game. The semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Pasadena, California, in the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Crew looking to make a strong statement, taking on a playoff team from last year, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. The Trojans offense comes onto the field for the first time today. So here we are, the semifinal stage, the final four teams with a chance to win a championship. Every stage of the playoff, Kirk, a little bit more intensity, a little bit more pressure, and now the winner tonight can head off for the national championship game.
Yeah, it's unbelievable how much is at stake for both of these teams. And to me, what I've learned in watching these playoffs, the bigger that they've gotten, is that the teams are able to deal with the mental aspects of the game and deal with the challenges that come with that. Who can endure this pressure is the team that's going to have the advantage and eventually is going to advance to the national championship.
Important second down play coming up. We'll give it to the back. Breaks into the clear. Great move there. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball for 31.
That's a first down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has of running the football and having great backs. And it's beautiful to see another good one here today.
Getting set. Here's second down. To throw, it's Mayava. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. And the Trojans pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Grab behind the line, it's Jordan.
Chris, that wide receiver screen came close to hitting a seam, but the defense is just flowing to the football too quickly, and they kept him to a short gain.
Complete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Pass complete on a crossing route. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Here's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. Be a loss of it. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
There's contact on the throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. And out comes the field goal unit. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And with that miss, the score remains the same. Let's check out the impact players in this game. There are guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Go at the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receivers' willingness.
And looking for a big play here. Got a man! Catch made! Big play! Stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense knocking on the door with a first and goal. Now they'll run it on the toss. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. That's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Return starts from inside the 5. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. And the first play at the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Dropping back, it's Mayava. It's a quick grab. Brought down to the 23, good enough for a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
It's a 1st and 10 play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught! He's wide open, look out! Breaks free down the left side, end zone ahead. Touchdown, Southern Cal, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. And the back now goes in motion. Defense is coming after him. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big gain. The defense setting up to go against this heavy formation. Here's the toss play now, running left. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. It's a fun battle on the road to the national championship deadline at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We've got a good one in our hands, which what you hope for in a playoff game as we begin the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And that one produces a decent gain. Second down after that previous play. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out in the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense slowing them down.
The offense going to heavy personnel, bringing out the full house. And third and short, they hand the ball off. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Back to throw. It's Mayava. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. And this one is caught. It's a nice gain. He'll move the football up to the 27.
Boy, just a great throw and outstanding accuracy by this USC quarterback. We always know over the years that SC has as much history as anybody at this quarterback spot, and sure he's living up to that right now.
Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Here he goes. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. And the Trojans come up to the line in a hurry-up.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw, but I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Ball handed to the running back. Fights off a defender.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. And he's got it! Touchdown, Trojans! Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's got some space here. Picks up some blocks. Oh, and he almost broke it. Finally steps out of bounds. What a great return to set up the offense now. Offense ready to start this drive. Looking downfield. It's Gee. He escapes the pocket. He's got it right near the end zone. He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line.
The Defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense sets up with a 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Off the spin move. Continues to fight for yards. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. And the Trojans hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Back to throw. It's Maiava. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch, get a little bit closer to the marker. Second down, we're going to throw it. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, he makes the catch. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
That's exactly what you love to see here in this 2-minute offense. You come up with a big play, and all of a sudden your mindset gets much more aggressive. You're not thinking just about 3 points. Maybe take some shots, get the ball into the end zone.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And this pass is caught. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. And the Trojans will line up on 1st and 10. Breaks free.
You see more and more offenses in college football going with 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Makes the grab. It's Jordan. Third down upcoming after that completion. To throw, it's Maiava. Grabbed by the receiver. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes a quick grab. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, USC.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. We talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
And the point after is good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. One more play before they head to the locker room. Toss play to the running back going left. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football.
The Trojans will kick it away to get us going in the second half. They'll return it from inside the 5. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Heads out of bounds, but not before reaching the 45. That's an excellent return. Offense makes their way on the field, trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Now here's the toss play. Breaks into open space. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. That's an important first down on that running play. Using his legs, it's Davidson.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? It's an option look. Pitch to the back. And the defense is there to smother it. They were all over the option play that time.
Well, you talk about a corner who isn't afraid to come up and hit someone. Great play on the outside to wrap the pitch man up and bring him down behind the line. It's good recognition, agility, and speed to make that tackle.
Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. And they will try out the field goal team here. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Return it brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Looking to pass. It's Mayava. Slides it with throw. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
This play takes a little bit of time to develop. The quarterback shows outstanding patience here before he makes that throw.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Jordan. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's Hall. Man, what a catch. Bursts into space. Touchdown, Southern Cal. And they jump on top here in the second half. This quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Offense back out there trying to get something going. They settled for a field goal last time out. They're looking for the end zone here, no doubt. He gets loose. First down, looking for more now. They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Gain moves it to the 35, first down again. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught quickly. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. He's got room to run. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get...
Who's in the clear? That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver are perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
Returner looking to make a play here. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. Fights through the tackler. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Dropping back. It's Mayava. Makes a quick catch. Breaks a tackle. Tremendous toughness here. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch it? Past the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Trojans. Well, just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With the spot and the natty on the line, you need you got to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. The pass rush closing in. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
They'll run it to the left. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Crucial third down play coming up. Can he get there on the ground? Look out, room to run here. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Anytime you like to run the toss play successfully, that means you're going to have to win the battle on the edges. That means you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner. They got it done there. They got a nice game.
He'll hand it off. The game is 5. 2nd and 5 now.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick throw complete to the tight end. He stopped just short of that first down mark, inches away from it.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off of RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They bring him down after a short gain there. 3rd and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. They'll try to run for the first down. Able to convert on 3rd, sets up 1st and goal, the 8.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. Back to pass. It's Gee. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
That's a big sack by this defense here on first down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a 1st and goal situation.
Caught in the backfield. It's Davidson. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Interesting call here, Chris, with this screen pass in the 4th quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. Give the defense all the credit, recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. And he's brought down there. This could be the biggest play so far. 4th and goal. And this offense is down. Needs this. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. So trailing in the final quarter of a close game, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for his back. He's got it near the end zone. Oh, he did not make it. A big 4th down with the running game. That's a nice stiff arm. Doesn't produce much, just a small game. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? Handing off on the draw play. They trap him for a safety to take the lead. What a play by this defense.
I mean, how about this? Late in the game, you need a stop, and not only does your defense do the job, but they also give you a lead as well. Now just to figure out what to do after you get the ball on the free kick. Got some time left. It's time to be very cautious and smart with the football.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. Back in motion now. Toss play to the outside. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
He's found some room at the 45. And he'll scramble for a first down and importantly get out of bounds to stop the clock. That's a smart play. All right, serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Short throw complete to the tight end. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Time winding down deep in this game, but a shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up? And they'll stop him just short of the mark. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Gets some space around the 30. He moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
That's a great job of converting there on 4th down, but you look at that clock and you look at the scoreboard, the clock will stop initially, but when they set that football without any timeouts, you cannot stop the clock, so we got to get into hurry-up mode.
And the defense steps in here to call time with 12 seconds left on the clock. So out comes the field goal unit, one of the biggest moments in this kicker's life. And here we go, a chance to take the lead in the final seconds. All right, serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? Back to pass. It's Gee. Looking to scramble. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now on this drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a quick grab. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. He made it. 3 points on the board. That puts them back on top.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
This is a squirt kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. And after a very solid kick return, they'll tackle him at the 36. Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the national championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.